Ariel Helwani in Las Vegas getting set for UFC 229 alongside the Black Beast himself, Derrick Lewis, who meets Alexander Volkov this Saturday night live on pay-per-view. I think it's the Black Beast because, boy, is he looking svelte. Holy moly, how much do you weigh?
Man, it's 275 right now.
I don't believe you. You're looking skinnier than ever. Everyone's talking about it.
Yeah, shit. I've been feeling good. I've been holding a lot of water, so that's the reason. So I've been trying to diet down a little bit.
So legit 275?
Yeah.
You have 10 pounds to cut.
Yes.
Are you worried?
Nah, I usually have the 15 pounds to cut.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So what's the difference this time? Have you actually gone on a diet?
I went on somewhat of a diet. This time around, I say that we've been really try to eat more sushi and stuff like that instead of a lot of fast food.
But that's carbs.
I know, but the way I work out is I have to put a lot of carbs in.
Okay. So you like to commit carbicide, as they say.
Well, I guess that's what my coach wanted me to do, so I've been doing trying to follow whatever they wanted me to do with my diet and stuff like that.
And so the big question is, how's your back?
My back is good right now. Actually, it's feeling real good. I just stood up and it's nothing weighing me down or nothing like that. Feel more energized as well too.
Any concerns? It'll flare up?
There's always concerns, but I believe that it should be good this time.
Okay. Are you doing anything differently to try to prevent any issues?
Just been doing a lot of stretching and stuff like that. Really trying to sit up straight and my posture and stuff like that as well.
3 months ago, you had that fight right here in Vegas against Ngannou. You were very disappointed. The crowd's booing. Were you surprised that they came right back to you and put you on the biggest card, arguably, in UFC history?
I was surprised a little bit, but I also know that no one else want to fight on Conor card because they believe that he's a jerk or what, and so they don't want to fight underneath him or nothing like that.
Do you believe that?
Nah, he's cool to me. He always had me laughing, so I enjoy his interviews. I enjoy him watching him fight and stuff like that too.
Do you feel like you're being properly compensated for this fight since so much money will be generated?
Oh, not at all. I believe they're going to take money away from me, actually. Just
what do you mean?
To pay Conor. No. Nah, I believe, we'll see. If I perform really well, hopefully they'll surprise me or something like that with $1 million, and so we'll see.
You think so?
Nah.
Yeah.
Man,
I don't know if that's happening.
Chance, no.
Do you feel like you need to have a big showing here to sort of right the wrong of July?
For sure. That's what all I've been thinking about ever since that night. It's like a nightmare, really, because everybody reminds me of it. No matter what I do, where I go, they always remind me of that fight. But the first minute of the fight, first round, actually, that I'm planning on giving it all out there. And even if I gas out the second and third round, I believe that first round should be real fun.
What about that face-off just before with Volkov, getting all up in your grill, standing tall? What'd you make of the size difference?
Oh, I was getting lightheaded just looking up at him. I seen satellites and all lights and moons and stars already. That motherfucker tall, man.
Yeah. Is there any chance you beat him, you get a title shot next? I know you always said you don't care about the title shot, but he seems to be right there, and there's no one really who makes a lot of sense right now.
Yeah, it has to be a good performance. Like I said before, it has to be a good performance. It can't be a boring decision or like that. It had to be a statement because it's got a couple of guys behind me. They've been performing real well, and they could easily leapfrog me still, even if I have a bad performance.
Who wins, Conor or Khabib?
Khabib have a shot in the later rounds, but Conor also has a shot in the first few minutes of the fight, the first 2 or 3 rounds.
You can't sit on the fence. That was not a prediction. That was pretty much what everyone is saying about the fight, but who wins?
Probably if we go to the later rounds, Khabib wins.
Okay.
But the first few minutes, Conor wins.
That's the exact same thing you just said. And now the biggest question of them all, the most important one that everyone wants to know, how many games is it going to take for the Cleveland Indians to beat the Houston Astros in the ALDS? How many games? Are we talking about a 3?
They're not going to win no
Not even a single one?
It's going to be a sweep. Sweep.
Really?
The Astros going to sweep the Indians.
On the record?
On the record.
And then who's next? Red Sox or Yankees?
It don't matter who's next.
What's the path?
Hopefully it's the Red Sox because they're the tougher team.
Yeah.
With the Astros, we don't want no easy path. We're just going to make a statement with everyone.
So you're saying back-to-back. You're going back-to-back.
Back-to-back.